I know your address. I will fucking take you out one by one. So, just telling you.
It's not illegal to watch porn with your kid.
Because my daughter was a flirt, I wanted to make sure that he wouldn't get turned on by my daughter being a flirt. There's nothing wrong with that.
By the way, it's not illegal to watch porn with your kid. Just saying. It's not really a CPS issue. By the way, it's not illegal to watch porn with your kid. Just saying. Phoenix gets laid, so.
That's why when I go real life on them, then they'll see what it's like.
Destroying their lives, that would be fun.
We'll take down every single one of them.
I will hold every creator that you're in responsible who all have young kids.
Yeah, please do. Go to One Wins page. You get your info from One Win. Yeah, please do. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page.
Destroying their lives, that would be fun.
Their kids are fair game. And it doesn't matter whose kid it is, whether you're involved or not, because kids are fair game. I'm not apologizing for it.
Okay, so I'm going to try to make this commentary short. I'm just hoping that, I know that there are Laura supporters out there that go in to everybody else's chats and watch all of these videos. So I'm certain there's probably a Laura supporter that watches my video. And I'm asking, anybody's welcome to comment, but I'm specifically asking if a Laura supporter like Yarn or Sly or True Texan, somebody that's been there for a long time, can answer this question. I'm not going to bash you or diss you or anything like that. Why are you willing to overlook all of the vile things that Laura has done and still support her? Because here's what I don't understand. So, especially after Laura being outed as MMCPS caller. Let's say that you hate MM. Now, I'm going to put out a disclaimer in case it's not clear to anybody. I like MM. I'm in MM's chat all the time. I'll toss a super chat every now and then. I think MM's funny. She seems like a good person. She's excellent at just talking. She can talk about Laura or something else, and I'll listen to her because I think she's legitimately entertaining. But let's say, this is where I'm good at reflecting. So let's say you hate MM. And let's even say that somehow you can twist that Laura calling CPS on MM was somehow justified, which it was not. And I want to be clear, there was no justification for what Laura did. How are you, though? Let's say, though, that you're twisted and you think somehow there was justification for that. How are you not at least pissed that Laura lied to her subscribers for 4 years about it? For 4 years, she lied. She used her own CPS call and said to gain money, to say how terrible it was, to say how only weak people, I remember this live. She went on a couple of weeks, actually, and she had done many lives, but I'm just speaking about one that she did a couple of weeks before she got outed as MMCPS caller. And people were sending super chats, and this was years after Laura's CPS calls that I believe she did on herself, but that's besides the point. People were sending her super chats, and she was talking about how only weak people would do that, and, do you not feel lied to? This bitch went up and talked about how terrible this was when she did it. And you may be thinking, well, no, but Laura's my friend. Okay. Laura's your quote-unquote friend. Are you aware that Laura was friends with a creator named Tiffany? And it was Tiffany, Molly Golightly, and Laura all up on a panel. And there was people in a chat that were in, I believe it was Molly's chat, that had come in and said, well, we think it was Tiffany and all of this. And they were strongly implying that they felt it was Tiffany. And Tiffany was like, oh, great, now everybody's going to blame me. This is not a direct quote, but something to the effect, people already don't like me, and now people are going to blame me for this. And instead of Laura saying, you know what, enough, that was me, I did it, she was okay with letting her quote-unquote friend, Tiffany, get accused of that. Again, does any of that not click with you guys? Whoa, okay, That's effed up. I can't be friends with somebody like that. I can't support somebody like that. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Again, I'm of the mind MM didn't deserve that. MM's family didn't deserve that. Regardless of how you feel about MM, she didn't deserve that for... I don't even think she was... MM doesn't really even shit-talk people. She just commentates. But even if she was shit-talking Laura, you're on a public platform, and you say, Laura always does this too, like, you don't know what was said to make me do it. Well, Laura, you're not exactly innocent. And the problem with Laura is, like, somebody could go at Laura, and on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, 1 being, like, not bad at all, they could be at, like, a level 4. And then Laura will come back at them with, like, a level 54. Where she's like, I hope you get cancer. I hope your MS eats you from the inside out. I hope you get SA. Like, that's not me, parodying Laura. Those are things that she said about people who have simply reviewed her. I mean, just back in May, there was a creator who simply played her clips and just reviewed her. Wispy. Wispy is awesome. Wispy is one of the nicest, most calm, just down-to-earth people. And she was just reviewing Laura and commentating. And if you know Wispy, she's got this very calm, pleasant demeanor. She really doesn't start fuck shit with people. She just plays your stuff and then will commentate on it. And Laura, I'm not going to get into exactly what was said, but Laura said how she hoped that a disease would eat Wispy from the inside out. Like, who says vile shit like that? And so, like, that's the other thing. When Laura sits there like, you don't know, she fucking snapped. Do you listen to what Laura says and then listen to what other people say? Because it's not proportionate at all. It's not proportionate at all. Wispy didn't deserve that. Even if you disagree with what Wispy said, she's not over there saying vile things like that about Laura. It's absolutely outrageous. And I don't know how people support Laura just based off of the way that she talks to people, too. Never mind the fact that she's a liar, a grifter, and a scammer. So I'm hoping that somebody in Laura's chat can make it make sense. I'll wait. Because it isn't something that I could sit there and justify. And yes, I know somebody somewhere that I watch has probably done something at some point in their life that you disagree with. Nobody, like, this is the thing that Laura will do. Well, so-and-so did this. Nobody is upset with you, Laura, because of of one thing that you did. It's a culmination of things. So yes, somebody, we've all done things. We've all done fuck shit. We've all done things that we're not proud of. But we're less judgmental of something when somebody doesn't have a pattern of behavior. Laura's is a pattern of behavior. So again, I just don't understand how these people, knowing the patterns of behaviors, the lies, the fact that Laura has lied to her whole community for years and years and years, how they don't just, because it's not that they don't see it. If you just joined Laura, like, even back in January, I'll be like, all right, maybe you don't see it yet. But the long-term people see it. I know they see it. They have to see it. They're in her chats all the time. How do you not put 2 and 2 together and go, okay, shit doesn't add up, and I'm not okay with this? Like, what would it take? This is the second part of my question for any Laura supporters out there. What would it take to make you stop supporting Laura? Like, if Laura, I swear, and Yarn may be a perfectly lovely human being in real life, but I swear, Laura could get convicted of murder, and Yarn would be sending super chats to her prison commissary. And be like, well, you don't know what they did to make Laura do it. I swear, like, I don't understand that, and I'm just hoping she can explain it, or if somebody's got theories, And I get it. Maybe they're like, hey, I don't know who it was. Somebody had mentioned this, like, hey, maybe these people just don't want to lose the friends that they have. But at some point, you just have to be like, okay, first of all, if somebody stops being your friend because you don't support Laura, they were never a friend to begin with. But at some point, like, isn't there a line where you're just going to be like, look, I don't care if I lose friends, I can't support this anymore. So to summarize, because I know I've been all over the place here, I want to know why you're willfully, and again, anybody's welcome to comment, but Laura supporters who have been there for a long time, why are you able to willfully ignore all the vile fuck shit that Laura's done? And two, what would it take? What would Laura have to do? Is there anything that Laura could do that would make you go, okay, that's too far? Because pretty much Laura's done everything from running scams to saying the most vile, disgusting things about people to lying to her, even to her own supporters. So I just want to know. Make it make sense. I'll wait. Sit down.
If I ever hear people give an excuse, oh, we don't watch Laura, she's CPS color, blah, 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 blah. Fuck all the way off and the horse you rode in on, because you're full of shit.
Sit down. Fucking take a long seat on a long fucking walk off a short ass fucking pier.
Because, by the way, it's not illegal to watch porn with your kid. Just saying. That's not really a CPS issue.
Phoenix gets laid, so.
By the way, it's not illegal to watch porn with your kid. Just saying.
Phoenix gets laid,
It's not really a CPS issue.
Phoenix gets laid, so.
I promise you, I will take it out on your friends. Yes, you heard that loud and clear. I will hold every creator that you're in responsible who all have young kids.
Destroying their lives, that would be fun.